I have a question for you guys. What do you guys think? I mean, we're talking about a woman spending bread and a man maybe staying home and not holding his own. How do you feel about women not holding their own or not bringing home half or even 20 because they're home 24/7? How do you feel about that?
And what are they doing at home?
You tell me. That's acceptable to you.
I know men that would say that they wouldn't care if the sex was good. No, this is just one group of guys that might feel that way, right? And then there's other guys that like, all right, I'll pay all the bills and if she takes care of the home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It depends, but I don't think in this day and age, you got men that don't have any expectations for the woman. It's dudes that's going hard to pay all the bills and get a maid and everything for their woman to not have to do even housework. That's where we're at right now. You go on social media, like that's the creme de la creme. That's the high bar of like, nah, she don't got to even do nothing.
And you think that's cool?
I don't think it's cool.
Okay.
But that's the stunt. That's the like, yo, that's the bar of everybody wants to get there. Like, I'm gonna pay all the bills, and then my wife, I'm gonna get a maid, I'm gonna get a nanny for the kids, and she don't gotta do shit.
But is it realistic though? Because if you look at the average man, how much he makes, the average guy is making $40,000 to $70,000 a year.
Yeah.
So how realistic is that?
It's
so
not real. It's not realistic, but this world is built on an idea that's probably unattainable for most people, but they still go to work every day. They strive to try to get there, but they probably would never get there. But that's just how, it's the carrot dangling in front of the rabbit. But you keep people going.
It's the false goals. It's the perceptions that's out there. It really isn't real. Like half of these people on social media is not even really living that life.
It's not real, but you got people trying to attain that. But what I'm saying, initially saying, was that men don't have crazy expectations for the women these days.
I know what you're saying.
Like, because hold on, let me say one thing. Mm-hmm. You got women that will say that their grandmothers and their mothers, the fact that they stay home and they cooked and cleaned and all that shit like that, they were like slaves, or they had to do that because the man didn't make all the money. So you got this new group of men, right? I'm not trying to compare women to children, but we were talking about how everybody wants a better life for their kid than they had. They think that their life was terrible, so they got to spoil their kid in the future. So now you got these guys that's like, nah, she ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna pay all the bills. She don't gotta cook. We're gonna get a cook. We're gonna get a chef. We're gonna get a maid. We're gonna get a nanny. She don't gotta do shit. She could just go out, spend money, whatever. And that's the top of the top where dudes are trying to do that, right? But it's probably, for a lot of dudes, it's unattainable. But the expectations for women, it's not there. It's not there. Like, a lot of dudes now, even those dudes, is like, all right, if she's available to me for sex and all that other good shit, and we can go out and we can go travel together and have sex and, have our relationship, she don't got to do none of that other stuff.
I don't know. I don't think that's what realistically is what's happening right now.
I'm confused.
I think because, when, let's call it what it is.
We were talking about remember, we're talking about expectations that men have for women. So keep it there. What do you think that men expect from women?
To be mothers.
Nurturers,
Nurturers. Yes, please have a cooked meal for me.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like a mother. Like when I come home, when I was little, I used to have cooked meals.
You want a porn star?
And be a porn star.
Yeah.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
Do you hear men on social media saying that? Or do you see women that are talking about, they don't talk about, we got the best relationship. I'm the nurturer. I cook, I do this, that, and third, or we have businesses together. I'm his partner. I'm this, I'm that. You see more of that than you see women talking about domestic stuff.
No, I do see more about we're partners and because that's what I follow. I'm not following the. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest.
Susie Homemaker.
I'm not about that life. Like I'm about, dude. I'm your equal. Like
I got the same algorithm. I got the same feed.
You know
but is it because it's people of color that think that way, or is it just your feed? Because I get the same feed.
I don't know. I live in my own world. I'm sorry to say, but I do. You know, it is what it is. I live in my own world, and I feel like sometimes, you know, I try to be the submissive because I feel like that's what you're talking about right now is kind of like, I don't want to say dumbing it down, but sometimes you got to dumb it down to feel like an equal and to make him feel like more, because that's what you want to do for your partner. Just like if I had a man and then he was like, well, I have a man, but just like if he was like, yo, I'm going to make you feel like everything and do whatever, and you could do whatever you want. What if your spouse came to you and said, I want to open my own business? What would you say?
She's done that. She's done that. And I'm already there. So yeah.
Are you giving her $40,000 to help her?
I would give her whatever. If I had it to give, she can have it all.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But if I was dating somebody or just getting into a relationship with somebody,
no, we're not just talking about getting into a relationship.
No. Right. What I'm saying is that
suspect.
Me and my wife have been through so many phases of our relationship that everything's open to her.
Okay, so
you understand what I'm saying?
A year in, are you giving it to someone? A year in, Greg? You giving it to someone a year in?
What, money to start a business?
Yeah.
Nah, that's weird.
No.
No.
Ron?
If it's your girl,
I want to see the fruits of that labor. No, because that business can flourish, and I'm just sitting there. She could open up Google. And I'm sitting there on the sideline. I'm looking crazy. Why not? Well, I mean, I'm being honest. Like, I'm gonna do that.
You have to have a contract.
Oh, a contract to give money?
Hell yeah!
Absolutely.
Oh, so then I'm a partner. So now we're partnering.
No,
because you said giving.
Whether it be an investor.
Oh, okay.
Or your partner.
A marriage is a marriage is a contract. A business is a contract.
So as a married man, if my wife wanted money to start a business, I should have a contract with her?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
It's a business.
Okay.
That's
y'all bugging. Y'all are bugging. Either it don't matter anyway.
You don't think
when if it don't work out,
if you're married, I don't feel like if you're married.
If it don't work out, it's gonna go. It's gonna be split. It's gonna split.